welcome to my channel today. So I have a super duper fun collaboration with Christine Meyer, and I am going to put her channel link in the description box below. So she has invited me to collaborate with her on a project where we craft using primarily black and white with a pop of color. So I decided I was going to do my layouts off of the sketch. This is for a challenge over at a Cherry on Top message board, and I'm going to add my pop of color with some light peachy pink. So I chose this color out of my London kit from Felicity Jane, and this is going to be a pretty easy layout, but I did add some kind of cute little embellishments and details to it. So I just have my sketch on my phone, and I'm going to follow it pretty closely. The sketch is from Becky Fleck, and so I'm going to start by going ahead and trimming all of my papers, and I'm going to go ahead also and add some gray ink to all of my layers. So this is all of my layers ready to go, cut and put together. You can see how I use the black and white as my background, and then I have the pink, two pink patterns on top of that, and then I have some branding strips. So the branding strips are that scallopy edge, and it's also the one with the text on it, and that the sketch called for like thinner strips. So that was what I did there. I also grabbed my black and white baker's twine from my stash because there is a lot of really nice, blah, blah, blah. I can't talk today. The sketch shows a lot of really nice texture on the layout, so I wanted to make sure that I added that in. I don't think I've had enough coffee this morning yet. I kind of paused my voice over here and got myself a fresh hot cup. Maybe that'll help. So as I was saying, part of this sketch was there was some really pretty like texture and some spots that had some really, really nice places where you could add some threads. So I grabbed my big roll of black and white twine, and I put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this strip of paper, and now I am just adding a bunch of the twine wrap around, and I just wrapped it right around the top of that paper and then tied a bow. I'm going to keep the ends long, and because later I'm going to go ahead, when most of this layout is done, I go ahead and use those long strands those long baker's twine pieces to go ahead and interact with some of the other elements of on my page, and it really brings it all in together. So I just put a little bit of tape runner on the back, wound that baker's twine around the top of that paper, and I tried it loosely. I didn't wrap it around very, very tightly. I wrapped it around very loosely because I didn't want the baker's twine to kind of bow the paper or like make it bent up. And then I'm going to go ahead and leave those strings long. These are the two photos I'm going to use. They're photos of my sister and I. And actually, my sister in that photograph, she has she's like paper crafter too. She's super duper crafty. She has a little page on Facebook called Melly's Crafty Spot, and she does different kinds of paper crafting. She does like these cool 3D elements and wall hangings, and it's amazing what she can do with paper. So right now, up in that top left corner, I'm just adding a tag, and I'm going to add a little chipboard piece, and then I fussy cut these stickers from this Felicity Jane sticker sheet, and I love them. They're beautiful. Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. I would like a huge 12 by 12 sheet of just that image that I could cut out and use, because I would use it all the time. So I cut two of them out, and it is the same floral that's in the background paper. So I'm bringing that floral from the background paper up into my layout. And to add some texture, I get a little bit of texture so things aren't just flat stickers. That square piece right there is some chipboard, and I'm going to add some more chipboard too to other parts of the page. So I'm just going to go ahead and start adhering and clustering up these different pieces on to my layout. There's no mixed media or anything on this layout. I really kept it just really simple. It is not simple at the end. It doesn't look simple, but I didn't use any mixed media or anything. I let the texture from the twine and the dimension from the chipboard kind of give me some different texture, and in the end I'm going to add some sequins to the page. So this is just my Scotch tacky glue in a fine line bottle, and I'm going to go ahead and create some clusters up in the top corner and also in the bottom underneath our photos. So I'm going to go ahead and add a date stamp to my layout. These two pictures were taken on different days, and they're just selfies of me and my sister because this is what me and my sisters do. I have lots of sisters, and we take selfies when we're together. And I know I've journaled about that a couple times, so now I'm just to the point where I date them and scrapbook them all pretty because they always end up super duper cute. So I'm going to play with this chipboard. I was trying not to use that other piece of floral that I'd cut because I really wanted to hoard it, to be perfectly honest, but I end up going ahead and using both of those pieces of floral stickers, and I love them. They're gorgeous. So all I'm doing now is everything that I put on this paper, I'm just going to go ahead and hit with some gray ink, and I'm just going to tuck and cluster and create different elements on this page. So now I have all of my embellishment clusters together. I added these adorable bows. Those bows, oh, they're so cute. And now the sketch showed at the top like a piece of string that has been wound up, and that's where you placed your title, was in that string that had been wound up. And I thought that was such a cool element to this sketch, and so I really wanted to recreate it with my twine. I'm going to play with it just a little bit because honestly, right there, I probably should have kept it because in the end, I do think that my twine that I create is just a little bit bigger, like the way I wrap it. See, I kind of like fist my hand up to try to get it a little bit bigger because I think it looks too small. But in the end, there's a little bit more room inside of that circle than I had originally planned because, of course, I should have left it smaller. Oh, well. I'm going to attach the twine with my tiny attacher. I always, if I use staples in one spot on a layout, I always try to use them in two spots. And now I'm going to go ahead and kind of work on getting this down. I just want the ends to not fly off the top of the page. That was really my only goal. Just a little tiny bit of glue just to kind of keep some of the spots in place. I also didn't want that corner over there to end up coming down over my head because that would look unpleasant. I don't wear black and white twine well. So, but anyway, now you can see I will, as an aside, I covered up the hole in my tag with some hearts simply because I knew I was adding two other elements of twine to this page and I didn't want it to be like twine crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and add my title, and I'm running out of these gorgeous chipboard letters, but I love them. So I'm going to create a title based on what I have, which is going to be Little Sis, because she is my little sis and I love her. I wanted the title to be Sisters. That was my plan this whole time, and then I got there and I didn't have enough T's. Oops. So I'm going to go ahead and look for another chipboard piece because I'm realizing that this circle is a little bigger than my lettering. And I'm going to go ahead and add that, and that will be my title. And then so now it says Amazing Little Sis, which she totally is. Now I'm going to work on this little piece of the twine right here. What I'm doing here is I am going to make some little swirlies with my twine, and then I'm going to push them down in the glue. Now, I have to tell you about the giveaway now while I do this. So Christine is hosting a giveaway. It's Crafting in Black and White, and she's doing a $20 gift certificate to scrapbook.com. And all you have to do is leave a comment on my video, and then go ahead over to her channel and check out her video and leave a comment on her video too. And she's giving away this gift certificate. I think the giveaway runs all week. So this video is going up Tuesday, February 21st, and I think you have until maybe the weekend. Don't quote me on that though. Make sure you go over to her, leave a comment here, and you guys, my subscribers, are amazing at leaving comments. So I love you all. I love the comments I get. They're so sweet. So go ahead and leave a comment on this video, and then I will put her channel link below. Run over to her channel link and check her out too. She has a really sweet channel, and she's a very good, sweet person. So now this is going to be pretty much my layout. I've left. I know where I've gone. I've gone to my left, and I've gone over to get sequins because I wanted just a little pop of pinky sparkly goodness on my layout. Okay, really quick because I'm running out of video. The giveaway runs until February 29th. You leave a comment on my video and her video today, and then throughout the week until the 29th over on her channel, there'll be 2 videos, and you can comment on those. So you get 2 chances every day to go ahead and get in on that giveaway, and it's a really nice giveaway, a $20 gift certificate to scrapbook.com. So I just added some sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I just pulled the pink ones out of my chocolate truffle collection. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye!